Man declared dead abroad returns to Nigeria after 5 years to find out that his wife has remarried. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. A Nigerian family has been thrown into a state of confusion with the return of their long-lost son who have been declared missing and dead. Well, I don't know this particular news. On the side of the family and the woman, nobody is wrong. Nobody is wrong, but it's going to hurt so much. It's going to hurt so much. Yes. I don't know. The man will see it as, the wife could not have stood by him or waited. They have declared him dead now, missing and dead. And she was like, let me move forward. Maybe she was still young. Maybe she still wanted to. This thing of staying without getting married after your husband died is a thing of choice. It is not that is how it is a thing of choice. But let me find out. Some people will come for me now saying what of our mothers who, well, the news in detail, let's find out what happened. The Nigerian man who went missing during the boat trip in Cameroon returned home after 5 years, but learned his wife has remarried. His effort at reuniting with her is not going successful as the woman is not willing to leave her new husband. After 5 years of being in a foreign country, a Nigerian man who had been declared missing returned home to discover his wife is no longer as she has settled into a new marriage. A Twitter user, Victor Israel, who shared the story, said the current dilemma his mother's younger brother is faced with and has thrown the family into confusion. According to Victor, his mom's younger sibling had gone missing during one of the boat trips to Cameroon, and after a long period of fruitless search for him, he was declared dead. But quite to the surprise of everyone, he returned home in January 2022. He was rescued. The returning told his people that he was rescued. However, he would discover that his wife is no longer his and has no intention of returning to him. Victor wrote, Mom's younger brother got missing during one of his boat trips to Cameroon. He was declared after 5 years. Miraculously, he returned last month. Said he was rescued. Thing is, his wife is already remarried and she's saying she can't leave her new husband. Or more, everybody just confused. Some social media commentators, they opined. One of them said he was rescued and didn't come back here day after. Except he was in the coma for those years. He better go back to where he came from and stop bringing this confusion. Another opined. Why didn't he come back as soon as he got well? Was he expecting the woman to wait for him after 5 years? No. He should go and remarry and leave her alone. Another asked, why didn't he come back as soon as he got well? He went missing. It is not his fault, and I don't think his wife is wrong for her remarriage, but I wish she could take him back, because obviously for 5 years, she would have been the most of what he was thinking about. But the thing is that, where was he for that 5 years? Why returning after 5 years? The rescue took that long. Did he lose his memory? Was he in a coma? He was declared dead because he was missing for long, or is it a movie? In another news, a man returns from home from abroad after 47 years, find out that his wives have settled into their new marriages. Meanwhile, Legit Nigeria previously reported that a man who had returned home after 47 years abroad find out his 2 wives have remarried. The man named Peter had told his people that he was going in search for greener pastures because he needed to take care of his 2 wives and 5 children. Although details of where he was headed and his expected return date was scanty, after a wait that seemed endless, the desolate wives moved on, got new partners and settled into new marriages. The returnee was informed that the women he left behind had long moved into their homes and put memories of him behind them. No mercy. Oh, mercy. My cousin was in prison for years in abroad. His wife remarried. After a few years, he came back with Pentecost money. The lady left her new husband, came begging for second chance. The dude rather took her back because, based on an old memory, and not her fault because Ramos then, and not her fault because Ramos then he will not cock back. I pray the man gets Pentecost money so your enemy will bow. Which one is Pentecost money? Why would you return from Cameroon and expect a wife you abandoned for 5 years to return to you? Cameroon of all places. How do you mean you came back from Europe shiny? You don't even need to make noise. This one has broke the camel back of laughter. Your presence alone will provoke a break between your wife and her current husband. Yay. But wait, I will follow and ask, where was he? He didn't reach out. He didn't send message. I'm alive for at least to whoever. At least you know your hometown now. Except they're not telling. They didn't tell us if he was in a coma. They didn't tell us if he lost his memory. They did not tell us any of those things. But the fact he just came, 5 years is not 5 days. It's not 5 months now. It's not 5 weeks. It's not more. Ha. The woman has moved on. And even only God knows when in the 5 years the woman settled in. If they're not meant to be together, then there's nothing you can do about it. By law, the woman shouldn't have been married until after 7 years. When should a man be remarried by law? Okay. So people are standing out for their people. This writer, your story is incomplete. You should have your findings should have included where he was within that period of 5 years. Is he dead and resurrected? Was he temporarily mad and recovered? Or was he jailed and later free? Please work on these areas and reorganize your topic so that you will know how to best advise him. We, the advisors, we, the Association of Advisors. Okay. She for wait for a dead person. I beg, marry another one, or the woman is being faithful to her new husband since death separated you and her. Exactly. This is it. As in, I'm trying to see the rationale behind it. It's if it was dead, if it was in a coma for those 5 years, okay, fine. You can pardon him, but she don't marry. If he had even reached out to her in some way, people send messages to people, I saw so person, so please, so he said I should tell you that he's alive, this is what he's doing, we are in the area of, where you can always reach out to people. Even if, no matter, you look for them online, if you have the phone to look for them online. Even if you don't have, you use somebody's one to search, to reach out to I am so person, no. Even send a picture, a video of yourself. Except he was in a coma or, he lost his memory. And even at that, this woman has remarried. That is the bone of contention. This is not a case. It is only God that will settle it for you people. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you. Thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the video.